I honestly do not know if you guys are ready for this kind of news. Hello, my darlings. Hola, queridas. Ciao, ragazzi. Hello, everyone. And thank you so much for stopping by to my channel. So today's video is extremely exciting for me, and I wanted to share the news with you for the longest time, and now I finally can, because we have just launched my new fragrance. Guys, I am so grateful for the opportunity and so excited, and I honestly just simply cannot wait for you to smell this, because it is out of this world. Truly. By the way, I'm filming for the first time in my new apartment, so I feel like it's a perfect timing and perfect opportunity to introduce you to something new in my life. So there we go. I'm just here today to talk to you about the fragrance, the discount, everything you need to know about the new release that I have created with Navitus Parfum. So if you do not know already, if you don't follow me, I have already done one fragrance with Navitus, and that was Venom of Love, which you still can get on the website. And now we went with something on the completely different spectrum. So Venom of Love was this very addictive, gourmand, dark, slightly Middle Eastern leaning fragrance that was very sensual and sexy and perfect for dates, you know, for the nighttime. This one, the one that we just launched, is completely different. It is called Kind Intentions, and the name is the homage to all the good things that happen to you in your life, to all the good people that come to your life and bring good vibes, good energy, and basically lift you up and help you grow as a human being and help you achieve whatever you want to achieve. So Kind Intentions is a fragrance that will give you a feeling of wholeness, of joy, of great energy around you, and this is a perfect fragrance to wear every day, all day. This is going to be your perfect signature scent, great one for spring and summer in particular. So let me get into the whole story. So you can probably tell I do not have the bottle with me, so I'm gonna put a nice picture on the screen for you right here, so you can see how the presentation looks. We are now in the period of pre-sale, so the bottles are not available for me yet to show you in person. So just so you know, this is a pre-sale. And you can get a massive discount on the fragrance, which is 20% if you purchase only one fragrance, Kind Intentions, which is amazing. And if you purchase one more fragrance from Navitus, that is not excluded from the promotion period, you can get free shipping and even more discount. So the more you buy, the more percentage of discount you get, as per usual. The same thing was with Venom of Love. So guys, use it and abuse it, because such things do not happen very often, and now you can really save your money if you love fragrances like I do. I mean, if you don't, I don't know why you watch my channel, but yeah, I think you do actually. So when it comes to Kind Intentions, let's focus on the bottle and the presentation itself a little bit more, just for a second. I wanted something that will give you an airy, quite breezy, beautiful, but at the same time very stylish vibe. And to me, all those turquoise, sagey colors are perfect for what's inside the bottle. So I really wanted to give this bottle the color of joy, and to me this is the color of joy, 100%. And since we wanted to make it very luxurious looking, we went with white box and of course, gold engraving. This way it looks super luxurious and it will present itself absolutely beautiful on your shelf. Now, when it comes to potion that's inside the bottle, well, I must say we went through so many different variations of fragrances, to the point that we even had to scratch 6 months of work at one point. But I think that we got to the point that we have something incredibly unique. It is truly nothing like I've smelled before, and you guys know I smell so many fragrances on a daily basis, but it's truly nothing like I smelled before. This fragrance starts quite fruity. It starts with mandarin orange, so you have that beautiful, quite zesty but sweet blast of fruitiness in it, and then immediately it goes into a little bit more sweet powdery notes like iris. We also have some olibanum in there. We also have a beautiful blend of white florals, but if you're a guy watching, don't be afraid of those florals, because they are not those typical florals that you get in typically feminine fragrances. They just anchor the mid of the fragrance beautifully. They round it out. They just don't let that fragrance go into too zesty of a direction or too sweet of a direction. You know what I mean? It is just keeping the fragrance quite balanced and beautiful and elegant. So yes, we have that powdery iris. That's not too powdery. Again, don't be afraid of that iris. But it does give some sophistication to the fragrance, you know? And that beautiful blend of white florals. And of course, olibanum, that will give you that amazing unisex touch. It will give you some depth. It is just spectacular in there, trust me. And then in the base, we have just an exquisite combination of benzoin, vanilla from Madagascar. We have sandalwood, which I love, and it does give the fragrance that beautiful woody, milky, almost creaminess. Also we have moss, quite a bit of moss, and quite a bit of musk. So many people ask me, what is the vibe? What is the feeling of the fragrance? Well, to me, it is a walk in a forest that's next to a field. It's the middle of the summer and the hay is already dried out. You do smell kind of like a hay effect in that fragrance as well. It gives you that sweetness, it gives you that coziness, it makes you feel like home, but at the same time, you get that slight freshness and wetness and earthiness from the forest that you're in. Imagine it's just like a dry, summery day, and suddenly you walk into a wet, fresh forest, and you feel that blast of joy and that tranquility and that peacefulness, and also that relief from that sweet and hot air. That's kind of what this fragrance is about. Honestly, I feel like it will evoke a lot of memories in you, because no matter where you live, there will be something in nature that you can attach yourself to through that fragrance from your memory. So yeah, I think you're gonna find it very familiar smelling, but at the same time super unique and just very difficult to describe. Trust me, I'm trying my best to describe it as much as I can, but honestly, you just have to smell it, because it is very hard to pinpoint what exactly you're smelling in that fragrance. It's that kind of a fragrance. I'm sure as soon as it hits Fragrantica, people will start comparing it to other scents, and maybe then I will have my aha moment and I will be like, yeah, that's actually the vibe that it's going for. Actually, my gorgeous friend Curly Fragrance did have a whiff of that, and she let me record her first impressions, so I'm gonna give it to you in a second. But what she said is that it's very unique, and it slightly reminds her of the Givenchy Gentleman line, which I personally adore on myself and on men, obviously. So yeah, as you can see from that description alone, it is a completely unisex fragrance. It has freshness, but it has sweetness and it has depth. So it's like all in one, but at the same time, it's very easy to wear. And I don't think it's too polarizing while being unique, if it makes any sense. Okay guys, I'm with the beautiful Curly. And she is smelling our little secret project. Okay. First impressions with the mama. You're like Kris Jenner, by the way, Mama Jer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Very different. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Different.
Not me at all, hey?
Fresh. It's fresh. But also
sweet, a little bit, right?
I smell candy and a molecule.
Yes.
Lemonade, a little bit of lemonade, the sparkling of the lemonade. Not the lemonade, but the sparkling.
Yes, because it has a mix of benzoin and mandarin at the top.
Okay.
And then it has algae and hay.
Oh. But then is the hay the difference?
I think the hay
is different.
Yeah.
And then it gives the sparkling lemonade fight. It's very special.
This
is super special. No, I like it. Listen, I like it. But
it's different though, right?
Yeah. It smells not like something else.
I know.
Look, this is one of the most unique things that I have smelled here. So it's unique. God. Yeah, it's good.
And it's gonna be called Kind Intentions. Because it's like a homage to everyone who has love for you and makes you do great things in life.
It gives you a hug.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it is all year around.
Exactly.
You can wear it everything. Even
yes.
I always tell people when I wear a light fragrance, but this is not light. This
yes.
is very, very good because look, it's oily.
Yes.
So it stays and it's big. When you not want to annoy somebody, you can wear it much.
Yes.
Because it's I spray.
And it's very unisex, by the way. It's on a man, this would be great.
Exactly.
On a woman, it would be great.
Yes.
No, it's really good. It's unique. Yeah. Give me also a little bit of the Givenchy Gentleman line vibe.
Yes, a little bit.
It's not the same, but if you like those kind of fragrances, you're gonna like this as well. It's the same vibe. Yeah.
Very nice,
man. Yeah, I'm proud.
Thank you so much, man. So yeah, in regards to the seaweed, because I've been getting quite a bit of questions already about the seaweed, if it's too marine, if it's too much, if it smells like fish. Absolutely not. It just gives the fragrance that blast of greenness, blast of freshness. It makes it a little bit wet, at least to my nose. It does give you a summery vibe, but because it's hit with so many contradicting notes like iris and vanilla and benzoin, which by nature are quite heavy, it's not like you immediately smell algae. You know what I mean? Or seaweed. So you don't have to worry about that. This is such a beautifully blended fragrance made by Jerome Di Marino, who to me is my little crush, to be completely honest with you. I did speak with him briefly about the fragrance, and I must say he's such an amazing human being. And if you guys do not know, he works with Francis Kurjan very, very closely. He is like his protege. A very, very talented human being. So what has been created is just to die for. This is a fragrance that will give you calmness, but at the same time it can refresh you. So again, perfect for any time of the day or night. I think all of you will find a suitable occasion for it, with my personal hopes that it will become your signature scent. So in general, this fragrance is quite fruity, quite fresh, but very elegant. Again, there is no note that stands out in particular. So I think each and every one of you will sniff something different in that scent. So it excites me so much, and I'm very, very curious for your feedback and your opinions. Now let's get into the projection and longevity, because I am pretty much aside from Navitus team, I am the only one person who can tell you. And now with Venom of Love, definitely you first of all had to wait a little bit for the batch to macerate, at least a month. It had to sit on the shelf. This is a very potent fragrance. It's extrait de parfum, same as Kind Intentions. The new one is also extrait de parfum. But with Venom of Love, made by Sydney Lancisa, this is a heavy fragrance, but it sits closer to your skin, all right? So it's very long lasting, but it will not be super projecting or having a massive sillage. It does project, but it doesn't go too much in the air. Now with Kind Intentions, I feel like this is typical Francis Kurjan school, because it is a typical drifter. It will be all over you, everywhere. We were sniffing it in a massive lobby in a hotel in Milan. It was me, Greta, and other girls. And I sprayed all of them with Kind Intentions, like a little sample that I had. And the person who sat next to me could smell the person who was like 2 tables away from us. And I could smell that too. So it's very, very sillage heavy, okay? This is a fragrance that will go around you wherever you go. This is a fragrance that will fill up the room and everyone will ask, what is this? It's kind of a similar effect to Baccarat Rouge. You know, Baccarat Rouge can fill up the room and, you know, be very like, wow, what is that amazing fragrance? This is the same with that little difference, that this is a fragrance that will be smelled, and this is not something you will get anosmic to. So this is not a fragrance that you will stop smelling and you can smell it anywhere or on anyone, because I know that with Baccarat Rouge some people have that problem because there are not many artificial molecules here. It's also way more denser when it comes to oils concentration versus alcohol, comparing to Baccarat, let's say. This will give you an experience of smelling you yourself and being smelled by the others, by the crowd. This is that kind of fragrance that when you walk by, people can run after you and ask, what is this? What is that fragrance that you're wearing? Because it has such a big trail behind it. So yes, it is an amazing creation, the best quality ever. I couldn't have imagined a better fragrance for this spring and summer release from me to you. I am extremely proud, also because, you know, with Venom of Love, I was very sure of myself in terms of I wanted to go for a cherry gourmand. I knew what I wanted. This was exactly, you know, me in a bottle, right? Sweet, dense, sensual. Kind Intentions, it's not like that. It is very much out of my comfort zone. But, you know, I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone, give you something exciting, give you something interesting. And, you know, I much rather be polarizing to some than to be meh to everyone, if you get what I'm saying. So yes, we went with this and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't have been more proud. So I can only wait for your feedback. And now let's get into shipping instructions and the offer. So when it comes to the launch offer, you can get 20% off one fragrance. So if you buy Kind Intentions now for the pre-sale, you get 20% off. If you have 2 fragrances in your basket, so let's say Venom of Love or any other fragrance from Navitus plus Kind Intentions, you will get 25% off it. Then you'll get 30% off if you buy 3 fragrances. So let's say Kind Intentions, Venom of Love, and let's say Raised Spirits, Steven's creation, right? And then you will get 40% off if you get 4 fragrances at once. Free shipping starts at 2 fragrances. Please remember, we do cover taxes and duties for everyone from the get-go. So if you only buy 1 fragrance, you will probably have to pay for shipping. But if you get more than 1, the shipping is also free. So I hope it makes sense. The only fragrance that is excluded from this launch offer is the new one, Ambrosia Imperial, because it has its own launch offer, and that's the only one that's excluded. Other than that, you are good to go. So happy shopping, guys. The only other thing I have to say is that for worldwide shipping other than European Union and UK, shipping will start 16th of June, and for the UK and European Union, shipping will start on June 22nd. So now you have the period where you can get so much discount on the fragrance, but just be aware, we are still packing it up. So you will have to wait a little bit for us to ship it to you, but at least you get that discount, right? So I think it's worth the wait, because, you know, guys, you know how it was with Venom of Love. It was sold out in 3 weeks and it was my first fragrance. And now people already were texting me like morning when it launched, when it appeared on the website that they already purchased. So honestly, I would not wait if I was you. And as you can see, I am in the sagey, greeny vibes today as well. So very on par with my scent. I don't know what else to tell you other than I hope you love it as much as I do. This is a fragrance that is my affirmation and kind intention towards you. To me, every fragrance is about loving yourself and being happy about being you. And this fragrance, I feel like, shows it the most, you know? Because Venom of Love will give you some sexual tension in you, you know? It will give you the vibe. Kind Intentions is something that will give you pure joy and bliss. And I feel like with such fragrance, you will only look positively towards the future. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you comment down below if you ordered it or DM me. You know, I'm always available on Instagram, even if I'm not on YouTube, because of the move, because of everything that happened in my life recently. I had to stop posting so often, so I'm very sorry about that, but I am getting back on my track finally, truly finally. So I hope to post way more than I have been in the past month. And yeah, guys, happy shopping. I hope you love it. Again, to sum up, this is a unisex fragrance, completely unisex, that will give you freshness and some sweetness and a lot of elegance. It is great for any occasion and any weather. I feel like it's gonna be super long lasting on you. I have no doubt about that. And it will have a massive sillage because I've tested it through and through. This is a definite drifter. So if you like to fill up the room with your scent but not be overwhelming, because you know this is not a heavy Middle Eastern oud fragrance, this is a lighter scent, slightly lighter scent. So yeah, if you want to fill up a room with joy and bliss and be admired by the crowd, then go ahead and get yourself Kind Intentions. And with that, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. Bye.